What's this then? A jellyfish? No, it's supposed to be an umbrella, an inflatable umbrella. 40 years old, got a few holes in it, seen better days. What an extraordinary idea. All held up with little bits of plastic and cells and things, but well, it has seen better days, so we'll put it aside and think of other umbrellas. And these are a collection of, some of them are very, very strange. Here I've got probably a bigger variety of umbrellas than anything else. This is also an inflatable umbrella, but it's got a nice idea. Again, it's a very old one, so it doesn't inflate that well. But the idea is small children can be pump, 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 and it then fills up the air cells and hopefully makes all the spokes nice and rigid. Well, it used to. But they're a nice idea for small children, and then they turn this and they deflate it. So for small children, that's a very nice idea. Play school do it. So well done, Play School. Another one for very small children was this one here, which is just charming. Pink, probably for a girl, with purples. And the idea is you had to wind it up here with a bit of help, and it was slowly inflated. Well, it's got a screw thread to it. So for small children, that's a lovely concept, isn't it? With an umbrella, and when you wanted to pack it up again, you just... What a nice concept that is, isn't it? For very small kids, they love that. There's one here which I suppose it's really a party favourite. It's all made of cardboard and little bits of tissue paper. It does open up, there are spokes there, the back's a bit tattered, but what's it do? Oh, yes. What a lovely idea. With a party blowout for a top of it. Yes, that's very nice, I like that. So, almost on the stage of sensible umbrellas, this is the last one, which I would not call that sensible. It's actually a magic trick. It's a magician's umbrella, looking at a quick glance like an umbrella, but of course when you lift up the cover, out comes a bunch of flowers, which is hidden underneath. It's seen better days as well, but I've used that for so many years in magic parties. But it's still just about hanging in there, as they say. A magician's umbrella. Now I come right forward to the latest umbrella in my collection. This is a very interesting idea. It's an inverting or reversible umbrella. The outside canopy, as it looks like, has all got holes in it. So that's not the outside canopy. That's actually the inside lining. This is going to turn inside out. Here we go. Boomf. That's a perfectly good umbrella surface, waterproof. Here's the very pretty little interior lining which covers the spokes. What a lovely concept it is. Push it away. The idea, I think, is when it's up like that, you're getting into a car and it's a very, very heavy rainstorm. As you're closing the car door on you, you just have to pull it down like that. And this allows you to pull it down without having to lean out of the car too far. It's a rather clever way of making sure that you keep it as dry as possible as you're getting out of the car. But an inside-out umbrella, that's something new for me. Now, the very first one of these so-called windproof umbrellas came out about 25 years ago, and I bought one. This is the first generation of them, in fact. Have you ever come across these? The idea is quite a sensible one, although I have to say I haven't tried it in a gale. But the idea is when you get a lot of pressure from a wind, a sudden surge of wind, it would turn it inside out. It's released by having the wind pushing out these little gussets here, and it goes out through the holes there and relieves the pressure and stops the umbrella from turning inside out. I think at a very, very fierce gust it would still probably do so, but for most winds it would actually survive and the air would be released like that. So a windproof umbrella is a nice concept. Here's a very strange one. It's got its own sort of cover. The idea is, I think if you've got a very wet umbrella, is when this is right the way down and you're using it as an umbrella, that acts as a little catch for all the raindrops coming off the umbrella. So if you come inside on a very wet day and the whole of the canopy is covered in moisture, pull that in, hold it upside down, and I think the idea is that the raindrops catch in there and stops making a mess on the carpet. But then when you've finished and you're ready to, and it's dried and you put it home, you do that, telescopic cover. Clever idea that, I like that. I've got another one of these ones with little windows in it, which is rather nice because it's got lovely floppy bits, so it looks a bit like a ghost actually. But inside you can peer out and see where you're going, which is very helpful. But I like the idea of these little bits of floppiness for here, which probably protects your shoulders too. But nice concept that. Now here's a very strange idea. It's not even an umbrella, this is actually a parasol. So this won't keep you dry, it's to protect your head and your shoulders in the hot sunshine. So when you open it up like this, and there's a battery inside here. Let's see if we can get it to turn on. There's a fan inside, which is going to operate in a minute, I hope. Yes, oh, there we are. Ooh. Ooh, there we are. So as you walk down the streets of a city, when it's hot weather, you've got a fan keeping you nice and cool. Ooh, that's nice. Nice breeze on my head. Oh, I like it. Yes. The last section really is lighted umbrellas, the ones that light up. So we'll just dim the lights and see if we can see the effect of them. The most obvious one here, which is very visible, is this one here, which it doesn't light up apparently, but yes it does. When rain falls on this, as if you wouldn't notice, the first raindrop touches the little contact there and makes it go. And that's a warning saying, ah, it's raining. Well, you'd feel the rain, wouldn't you? But that's the idea. When it's wetted, it starts lighting up and tells you that there's rain falling, so you can protect yourself. Sensible, I'm not sure about that. But nice concept. Now, proper lighted up umbrellas, this is probably my favourite one, which I was given by my sister-in-law for Christmas once. Lovely one, this. Turn it up like that. Oh, where's the switch? Oh, there we are. Now that is beautiful. Especially if I spin it. Interestingly enough, the actual stars are on the outside only, and there are lots of fiberglass, and the inside is just a nice bit of silvering. But this is superb bit of optical fibre, creating that effect, and the spinning is just fabulous, I think. And there's about 3 programs. One does a dimming, one does a sort of flashing lights, and so on. It's a variable program to it. But that is just a superb lighted up umbrella. I think it's all my favourite. Another one here which the shaft lights up, but not the rest of it. So if I switch it on, there we are, I've got a nice bit of light there on the shaft, and also you can point at things like that because the very point here helps to project the light out there as well, which is rather sweet, isn't it? I like that. And then there's another one here which has got little covers. This is a very sweet idea. So it lights up when you turn this on. I've got a green on. Let's have it on white. It starts white, and you can see it's white there as well. And now you've got little tiny lenses to put on it, and you put them into the little slot in here. There's a green one, for instance. I'll put on a green one. We've now got a green lit shaft. Very sweet. And you can see it's very green there as well. And if we feel like changing the colour, we just put on let's try a red one. This just goes into a little slit here, which goes over the actual bulb and forms a little colour gel. And that's now a red shaft. What a sweet idea. I love that. So there are quite a few umbrellas out there which light up. Some of them have torches and that sort of thing, which is very sensible as well. But others which I think, particularly the one with the stars, is my favourite one. So the last umbrella to show you is this one here. Back for full lights. This is a very nice idea. And big surprise when I first bought it too. It plays a well-known tune. Do you recognise it? I will pose then.